In this video, I'm going to demonstrate the Python Turtle graphics system. The Turtle graphics system is a very simple way to draw lines and shapes using Python. When you start the Turtle graphics system, it displays a graphics screen, and in the center of the screen you'll see this little symbol that looks like the tip of an arrow. Well, that's the turtle. Doesn't really look like a turtle, but that's what it is. And the reason that it's shaped like the tip of an arrow is because the turtle is always pointing in a particular direction. You can see here that the turtle is pointing to the right. It's pointing in the direction of 0 degrees. Now, the way that you draw lines and shapes with the turtle is by entering commands. For example, if I move the turtle forward, I can enter the command to move it forward, let's say 100 pixels. Then you'll notice that as the turtle moves, it draws a line. So you draw shapes with the turtle by moving it around on the screen in the particular direction that you want it to move in order to produce the desired output. For example, let's say that I want to turn the turtle to the left 90 degrees. Well, I can enter a command that causes that to happen. And then if we move the turtle forward, again, notice that it's pointing upward. So when we move it forward, it draws a line upward as it moves. And we can continue to enter various commands. Maybe I want to turn the turtle to the right 90 degrees so that it's pointing at 0 degrees, and move the turtle forward again. And so you get the idea. We move the turtle around on the screen, and as it moves, it draws lines and shapes. Okay, well, let's look at some of the turtle graphics commands. The first thing that you have to do when you're going to use the turtle graphics system is import the turtle module. Now, the turtle module is simply a file that contains all of the code for the turtle graphics system. And that code is not built into the Python interpreter, so we have to load it into memory, and we do that with an import statement. And the import statement simply looks like this: import turtle, and that loads the turtle graphics system into memory. Now, we don't see the graphics screen at this point. When we enter our first command to actually do something with the turtle, the graphics screen will appear. But we can bring it up by typing the command turtle.show turtle, and don't forget the parentheses at the end. And you'll notice that now I have this large graphics screen displayed with the turtle in the middle. Now, if I want to move the turtle forward, the command is turtle.forward, and then inside of parentheses we write the number of pixels that we want to move the turtle. So this command will move the turtle forward 200 pixels. So as you saw, the turtle moved forward the specified distance, and it left this line as it moved. Now, suppose I want to turn the turtle so that it's pointing in a different direction. I can turn the turtle either right or left, and just keep in mind that right and left are taken from the viewpoint of the turtle. So the turtle is facing the direction of 0 degrees. If we turn the turtle to the right, that means we're turning it to its right, which would be down in this direction below the turtle. If we turn the turtle to the left, it'll turn in this direction, which is above the turtle. So let's turn the turtle left 45 degrees. Turtle.left, and then you simply put the number of degrees inside the parentheses, and you'll notice that the turtle turned so that it did a left turn 45 degrees. Now if we move the turtle forward, let's say 100 pixels, you can see that the turtle moved in the direction that it's pointing. Now let's turn the turtle right. Let's turn it right 45 degrees. And now the turtle is once again pointing in the direction of 0 degrees. So if we move forward 100 pixels, the turtle moves, leaving this line. Now the important thing to remember about the left command and the right command is that the angle you are providing is relative to the current direction. So in other words, when we type turtle dot right 90 degrees, it means that we're going to turn the turtle the amount of 90 degrees to the right relative to the current position. So you can see that that caused the turtle to point down. But what if you want to make the turtle simply point in the direction of 90 degrees, which would be straight up? If you want to provide an absolute angle, then the command that you will use is set heading. Turtle dot set heading, and let's say 90 degrees, and you can see that the turtle turned around so that it is pointing in the direction of 90 degrees. If we say turtle dot set heading 270, we should see the turtle turn around to point straight down, and we did. So the set heading command causes the turtle to point in an absolute direction. The right and left commands cause the turtle to turn relative to its current direction. And if you want simply to see the direction that the turtle is pointing in, you can type turtle dot heading, and it will print the angle at which the turtle is pointing. So you've noticed that as the turtle moves, it leaves a mark behind it. The turtle uses a concept of a pin that can be raised and lowered. When the pin is lowered, it leaves a mark behind the turtle as the turtle moves. But if the pin is raised, then the turtle does not leave a mark because the pin is not in contact with the surface that the turtle is sitting on. Now, by default, the pin is lowered. So when you move the turtle, it leaves a mark. I'm going to move the turtle forward 50 pixels. And as you can see, the turtle draws a line that's 50 pixels long. Now, if I raise the pin, if I want to raise the pin, I can use the command pin up. Pin up, followed by parentheses. And that raises the pin. So now, if I move the turtle forward, we'll see the turtle move without drawing a line. So as you can see, the turtle moved forward, but it did not draw a line behind it. Now to lower the pin, turtle dot pin down. So that lowers the pin, turtle dot forward 50, and once again the turtle is drawing a line as it moves. The turtle has a circle command that obviously draws a circle. And when you want to draw a circle, you need to know the radius of the circle in pixels. The command is turtle.circle, and then inside the parentheses you write a number that is the radius of the circle. And you can see that the turtle draws a circle of the specified radius. If you only want to draw a small dot, you don't want to draw a circle per se, but just a small dot, there is a command called dot, turtle dot, that simply draws a tiny dot that's filled with color at the current position on the screen. So let's move the turtle forward. I'm going to move it forward 100 pixels and then put another dot right there. We'll move 50 pixels, and as you can see, everywhere that we issued the dot command, the turtle left a little dot. By default, the turtle draws a line that is 1 pixel in width. If you want a thicker line, you can use the pen size command to change the size of the pen. I'm going to change the pen size to 5 pixels, and then I'm going to draw another line, and you can see that the line that I just drew is much wider than the original line, which was only 1 pixel in size. You can also change the color of the line that the turtle draws with the pen color command. So I'm going to change the size of, the color of my pen to red, and let's draw another line, and you can see that the line is now red, and it will remain this color until I change it to something else. Now you'll notice that the pen color command takes an argument, this string that I wrote here inside the parentheses, which is the name of the color that we want to change to. Just remember to put the quotation marks around the name of the color. And the colors that you can use are common colors like red, green, blue, yellow, cyan. And if you look at Appendix D in your textbook, you'll see the entire list of colors that you can use. Now, normally the background color of the graphics window is white, but you can change that as well. There's a command called BG color, which stands for background color, and you just simply type the name of the color inside the parentheses. I'm going to change the background to gray, and you can see now we have a gray background. If you make a lot of these color changes, you can use the clear screen command to reset the graphics window back to its original configuration, and the clear screen command will also erase any lines that have been drawn in the window. So you can see that brings us back to the initial setting of the screen. You may have to use the show turtle command to bring the turtle back after you issue the clear screen command. And there's the turtle. The size of the screen by default is pretty large. You can change the size of the graphics window with the setup command. And the setup command takes 2 arguments inside the parentheses. The first one is the width. So if we want a 640 pixel wide window, we specify that as the first argument. And the second argument is the height. So I'm going to change the size of our graphics window to 640 by 480. And that's much smaller. The turtle has a go-to command that you can use to move the turtle directly to any position within the graphics window. Before we look at that command, we should look at the coordinate system that the turtle uses to map out the location of each pixel within the window. The turtle uses a standard Cartesian coordinate system to map out all of the pixels in the window. And the Cartesian coordinate system has an x-axis that is horizontal and a y-axis that is vertical. And at the center of the screen, the two axes intersect, and this is the point 0, 0. So the first number is the x coordinate, and the second number is the y coordinate. So the way it works is that the point in the middle is 0, 0. If we move to the right 1 pixel, then that position is 1, 0, and then the next position is 2, 0, and so forth. Going back to the center, if we move to the left 1 pixel, that position is -1, 0, and the next pixel is -2, 0, and so forth. If we move up from center, so here we are at center 0, 0, and if we move up 1 pixel, then this point is 0, 1, and the next point is 0, 2, and so forth. Going back to the center, back to 0, 0, if we move down 1 pixel, that is 0, -1, and if we move down 1 more pixel, that's 0, -2. So this works just like the Cartesian coordinate system that you learned about in your algebra class, and using this system we can specify any pixel within the graphics window. Okay, so now we can look at the go-to command. Here we have the turtle in the center of a graphics window, and you can see the commands that I've used so far. I imported the turtle module, and then I used the setup command to make this window 500 pixels wide by 500 pixels high, and then I used the show turtle command to show the turtle, and by default the turtle is positioned in the center of the window at position 0, 0. So let's say that we want to move the turtle directly to the position 100, 50. We would use this command, turtle.goto 100, 50, and press the enter key, and you can see that the turtle moved directly to that position, 100, 50. Now you'll notice that the turtle did draw a line as it moved. For example, if we enter the command again, turtle.goto, and this time we're going to go to the position -100, 50. So we should see a straight line being drawn across the screen as the turtle moves directly to that position. Okay, so that was -100, 50, and there we have it. Now suppose we want to move the turtle to a position without leaving a line. Well, all we have to do is raise the pen. We use the turtle.pin up command, and now let's say that we want to move the turtle back to 0, 0. Turtle.goto 0, 0, and the turtle moved back to 0, 0 without leaving a line. Well, so far you've seen that you can draw straight lines, circles, and dots with the turtle, and you can combine those shapes to make more complicated shapes. You can also write text in the graphics window. There is a turtle command called write that allows you to write a string in the graphics window. And let's take a look at it. You see here that in my window the turtle is sitting at the center of the screen, 0, 0. And if I use the right command, turtle.right, we'll just display the string hello world. Then you can see that it in fact displayed the string hello world with the lower left corner of the first character positioned at the turtle's position, which in this case is 0, 0. So you simply move the turtle to the position where you want to write the text, and then you use the turtle.write command to display the text at that position. So far, all of the shapes that we've drawn have just been plain black and white shapes, unfilled with any color. But you can also draw shapes that are filled with a color, and the commands that you'll use to do that are first the fill color command. That specifies the color that you want to fill a shape with, and then there is the begin fill and the end fill commands. So basically you execute the begin fill command, and then you execute one or more commands to draw a shape, and then you execute the end fill command. And when you execute the end fill command, the shapes that you drew will be filled with the specified color. So let me demonstrate. First, I'm going to set the fill color. Let's set it to the color red. And now I'm going to use the begin fill command to indicate that we're going to begin filling shapes. So begin underscore, don't forget the underscore, fill. Okay, and of course nothing happens on the screen when we execute that command. It simply tells the turtle that we're going to fill the shapes that we're about to draw. So let's draw a circle. And we want the radius to be 100. Okay, so there we drew a circle with a radius of 100. And now let's execute the end fill command. And when we do that, it fills the shape that we drew with the specified color. And in between the begin fill and end fill commands, any of the shapes that we draw in between those two, they will be filled with the specified color when we execute the end fill command.